How do I feel about SMCI dropping in post market? Uh, I mean, I feel like that's regular. If I mean, again, SMCI is probably a special case here. I would assume that cost basis gets enveloped that 50% mark. You probably are going to build structure around that, if anything. So, are are tu traidor para ayudarte a luchar y tengo un poderoso equipo de tiradores? What the fuck does that mean? Are your shooter to help you fight? I have a powerful team. No, he did not. He said your shooter to help you fight. I have a powerful team of shooters. What the fuck does that mean? Do I just get threatened, dude? Shit, hey, chill, chill. I'll help you make money, man. Chill, chill, chill. That's racially motivated, dude. That's gotta be. Oh my god, just doubling down. That's crazy. Uh, All right. Here, Discord talk. Okay. I want to see if I can wear it. Not have my headphones on. Hold on a second.
Still sounds like you're hurting, Potter.
Sounds like I'm hurting.
Yeah, you sound like you still got a headache or what?
Oh, dude, I don't know what's going on to me. It's just one of those weeks. I have had April was a great month, and so it was coming somehow. But yeah, yesterday I had a headache, and then last night I woke up at like 12, 1 o'clock. I was up for like 3 hours. Just had the worst fucking abdominal pain, like stomach pain issues. Yeah, it was. It was. I feel way better now, so I'm good. But
My daughter's on that last week. I guess she got a stomach flu.
yeah, I'm gonna try to get on TikTok live on my actual account. So give me 2 seconds, TikTok, and I'll hop on with the screen up. Patient zero. Said I'll do what? All right, now we're gonna move this shit over here. There we go. Yeah, did any of you guys swing Lulu by chance? I noticed a couple of you guys talking about that one. And it's not like something crazy happened, but it did go back up to 133, so outside of that structure. Yeah, Burge and I were in your ship last night. Yeah, I was not feeling great. What's up?
Stays up.
The Angeling. All right. Should be good to go.
Came right back down.
I mean, that's still gonna make for a good play if we can launch. So AMD's pulling back. Interesting. All right. Yes, I am still in Baba. All right. Let's do this. All right. So, real quick, guys, as you guys saw overnight, actually, yesterday, I talked about the potential on the Qs. And I'm going to be honest with you. Thought that there would be a little bit of a punchback, but last night I talked about the punchback overnight, and sure as shit, guys, we have made a substantial run, basically an entire day's run early, which is 686 all the way up to 693.50. So how much more can we ask out of the market? Unless it's a reversal, not much, right? It is over the average daily range, if you will. That being said, yeah. That being said, this morning, if you're watching the cues, I'm going to give you a blueprint, and that's it, because there's really, again, nothing I can really offer when we're sitting up at the highs. So I'm looking at something that looks a little bit like this, with structure and pre-market giving you your break of range and your targets above at 392.37 and down at 387.63. So focus on those. Moving on to SPY. And again, I really can't do much of anything. And we definitely have gone over that potential range, or rather have shot past that range. And again, we are at all-time highs, so therefore I am not super concerned with this one. However, I did notice that on the 15-minute, this is showing some sort of confluence here. So don't be surprised if price fucks around and stays in this range. But outside of 272.67, you'd have a 276.90 retest and a 276.18 retest. Now, more importantly, IWM, which was at the highs yesterday, with a potential pullback, but this one ended up curling back and then popping out around 7 o'clock, reclaiming that 283.38 and then firing off of it. So it's really at this point now, if and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I am in these situations, again, I do not trade all-time highs. Now I'll trade into them, or I'll trade out of them, or I'll trade short on them, but as far as trying to look for more, not really on my to-do list. However, I would be okay with a potential short given the signal. And that's going to make this a little bit more difficult, because I'd like for this to go up first. If it can do that, then it would make my job a little bit easier, taking that reversal trade, popping up, retesting, building, and then offering a leg down there. But otherwise, I don't really have any major plans other than to watch. If you did swing, I guess you have the opportunity to take profit if it does bounce up and give you a sweet retest. But other than that, we'll be watching this one today, especially IWM, to see if the market wants to hold these prices up. Now, that's your 3 ETFs. Hold on one second. Fuck did it go? Hold on one second. Hold on. All right. I got an alert on Sony this morning, which that one might start hopping on the radar here. All right, so I want to really quickly, before we dig into our stocks, just kind of give you an idea of the landscape that we're moving into, by going over the economic data, or rather the data here from this morning. So Here's why, right? We're ripping here this morning as a potential peace agreement between the United States and Iran set the tone for global markets, lifting risk appetite and pushing Wall Street futures higher, easing geopolitical tensions coupled with a continued optimism around artificial intelligence helped support the upbeat investor mood. Positive sentiment extended into Europe, where shares also advanced. Meanwhile, gold prices jumped more than 3% to their highest level in over a week as expectations of the U.S.-Iran agreement weighed on the dollar and oil prices. Let's see here. So we got a couple of individual equity news. Disney beat earnings as new CEO outlines growth strategy. And it looks like you got a nice little pop there up to 109, pulled back underneath that 106. AMD forecast sparks AI-driven rally in U.S. chipmaker stocks. They rose, but I believe they pulled back here a little bit after the bell. But AMD's strong outlook boosted investor confidence with sustained demand for AI infrastructure. That shift towards CPUs would spur the next leg of spending. SpaceX files for a $55 billion terafab chip factory in Texas. That'll be great. Yep, infrastructure. Let's go. We'll see whose city they're gonna be fucking up. Rivian. That's why he's going there, because his ex is there. That's crazy. Rivian developing variant of its more affordable R2 EVs. California's highest court to consider whether drug makers have the duty to innovate, whatever the fuck that means. And that's about it. We do have some earnings today. Warner Brothers, along with comments from the Federal Reserve's officials, including Alberto Mussolini and Austin Goolsbee, which may offer further clues on policy outlook. So that's what we're looking for this morning. Thank you guys. Appreciate you on TikTok. All right. Now, let's take a look at some things here. If you guys have any requests, you can go ahead and drop those. Tesla really hasn't seemed to move out of its range, but it is its third day in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is usually the standard issue consolidation. However, this is where you look at the lower time frame and you do see 3 waves. So it might be time to take a look at Tesla to potentially go and break over this morning, the 396.60, to get to the top of that range. Yep, drop your charts, all that good stuff. Let's see them. All right. NVIDIA, I will be watching this one today as it nears, or if it nears the 203 area. Right now, it's still very much held underneath the top of this box or top of this structure here that you punch through and then failed to hold. So it is going to be something, or rather, it's going to be outside of that hourly range, 30, 15-minute, 50% mark. It's always beautiful how everything always lines up. So that's what we're going to be looking for if we can get NVIDIA up and out today. But again, I'd like to see that one pull back fast and bounce. Yeah, I'll take your guys' request in just a moment. I liked Adobe yesterday, and I still do. However, today's open candle, and this one did pull back a little bit. This one's open candle is in range. So if you did take Adobe, it's got the consolidation it needs, but it is going to be a stop loss for me at 252.69 to stay safe. FT&T had earnings as well, or has earnings, excuse me, today after the bell. Be keeping an eye on that one for 96 and or 61.75 will be a target there as well. Sony just popped back on the watch list after weeks of rejection. It's okay. I went through high school, so I know how to handle it. That being said, you have 50% of that, which is 21.17. So the goal here is by the end of the day to have Sony up against or above 2050 to start speculating on a potential reversal, or maybe if we get a trigger to actually see the trigger for a reversal. But we got two big bounces off that bottom there and off of some structure underneath us. So it'd be nice to see maybe a potential reversal on SMC or on Sony. All right. I also was looking at Lemonade yesterday. I did take a position on this one, so we'll be looking at this one as well today. I'm not 100% on a potential break out of this range today, as it is the second wave. So if we lose 57.38, expect for the bottom to get hit again and the play to be over. But we are opening up in the top part of that range. So a break over 59.14 this morning would trigger an additional add to a 62.50. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The spread is trash. So you don't, this one, I don't even know if I'd add it to the watch list, but I already took it. So, all right. Are APLD and SMCI trash for the long term? I don't think so. And again, I'm not a fundamentalist, but I don't think so. I think that SMCI and whatever bullshit that they went through will just open up the opportunity for somebody to acquire, buy, whatever the fuck. And that would just send, I would assume, SMCI higher, So you look at the monthly range, right? And I mean, this has been the range that it's been chopping in, now, and this has been the recovery floor within that range, and that you're there. You know what I mean? So there is, yes, still a decent probability to see price move up into that 48.60. All right. Oh, Jose, though, I came back and you guys were fighting, but you guys were in a private lobby. Very exclusive. All right. Let's see here. Lift. All right. It's looking good. Okay, that I'm gonna leave it at that. 1475 is still the trigger. It is what you wicked off of this morning, so it is absolutely imperative that you make this push probably today. It's probably pretty important. Well, fuck, the earnings are today. Fuck off. Yeah, 1650 is the first and most immediate target to the upside on lift. Okay. All right. Am I watching any airlines ever since Spirit went under? Um, Not particularly. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with any of the airlines. Oh shit. I wonder if the government's going to offer to buy them too. Wait, isn't that communism? No, I'm just joking. Just joking. Um, yeah, nah, I'm not watching. There's nothing that's popped onto my radar at the moment. So, all right, Morgan Stanley, good box on that one, boo. And then what do you got? It says Morgan Stanley debuts crypto trading, undercuts rival on pricing. Okay, so wicks are the only overhead resistance that you have in the most immediate price action. It does look like that, right? See, God damn it, dude. I love this system. Look, candles closing. And I wonder, is that something that you could see without extended hours on? Yeah, you can still get it every once in a while. Okay, so you are opening up outside of 190.50 with only the overhead wicks to break. That's it. So it is actually, yes, extremely important that those wicks break, but that's it. That's it. And then you could look at 200 or, beyond. It's all time highs, but okay. I mean, I think that would be the only tangible target on the weekly, which is a superior targeting system. You could say 25, 50, 25, 25, excuse me, maybe more, but that's what I would be looking at. That's not a bad setup on the weekly, and the weekly is always going to clear things up, especially when they're ugly. So, Elf shares still not on the radar, brother. Maybe today. Maybe we can look for that bounce today. I really want this one to touch 57 though. I would really, really love to see it touch 57. So I'm not gonna say that this isn't included. It does have earnings right around the corner, man. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to use 59.35 as a floor, you could do that. We're speculating on a bounce, of course. So I did. It's genius. It's genius. Take advantage of the system because the system is going to take advantage of you. That's one of the things that made me stop doing extra shit for my bosses back in the day. I remember watching my. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Take back. Take back. It always reminds me. It always reminds me of that reminds me of The Office when they do the fire alarm thing with Dwight sets the office on fire, and then Kevin goes in his panicking. He runs into the break room, and then he breaks the fucking window on the snack machine to start stealing all the snacks. Sorry. Uh, so good. Uh, fucking oh shit. Oh shit. Maybe today. Maybe today. That looks good. Oh, rip dick. So is silver. Okay. Okay. Uh, I mean, there's a fuck ton of potential here, guys. I think you guys know that. I know that. We need to see good. I would assume that this would happen very quickly, and it's good that it's pulled back. I'll say that much. I'd like to see a retest, maybe. Again, it's always best to pull back. And yeah, over 1293. I mean, this is where you can sit there and you can overthink, overanalyze over this. And this may be an opportunity for some of you guys to try to point A to point B. And point B is going to be 1396 or 14 bucks basically. So a dollar move on Mora is what's suspected here. But like I said, it as of right now, this is it. So you've got the well, yeah. Look, I love this shit. Look at that, bam. All right, now we got something. So I mean, yeah, next week's 14th would be a great target. Meta trigger for what? What the fuck am I listening to right now? Stood it up. I think I got banned from your waiting room. I tried reaching Ivy and I couldn't. Is your name every ounce or is it E dot dot dot? Because if those are your names, you might have gotten banned. I don't know. I'll check the thing. Steer it up. Check the block list, Ivy, if you blocked anybody yesterday. Nar? All right, we'll figure it out, dude. Oh, thank you guys for the gifts. Damn. Joined like 2 days ago. Next day got removed. The link stopped working. Oh man, I never on purpose, dude. We'll get you in there. All right, let me know which way you want this damn meta set up because right now it's over 606 to the upside and through this range over here, which honestly, I mean, that's not a bad little setup there above 607 to trade it up to 608, but ultimately, there is more potential there. I'll set an alert there, but I would also say at the same time, right, you have a retest coming here at 604.50. So, hey Potter, this is how I see Tesla today, down to 385, then bounce back to 395 for a nice day trade. You know what? I like that you presented that analysis like that, man. I appreciate you. That helps me. Listen, the more that I can climb into your brain, the more I can kind of track what you're thinking, and it helps me help you. So help me help you. You said 385. I'll be honest with you. Um, I think it would be less than satisfactory to lose 387. I think the implications of dropping down to this floor again, not as favorable as I would like them to be, right? Not to say that your theory might not be correct, but it may be something sooner. So I see structure here and here. So if you get these two punchbacks, for sure, shoot your shot. But and if it dumps fast, I mean, yeah, you could try that. Preferably, and I'm gonna go ahead and line this up for you on the 3 minute, right? You've got this. And that box, as minuscule as it is going to be that overhead trigger. 390.50. All right. ASTS down potential May 1560 puts. Okay, so as long as you're well aware that 66.42 it needs to be lost, then yeah, that looks great. By the way, if you guys are on TikTok and you want to see my entire screen, which I will be closing TikTok before the bell, make sure you guys move over there. I've got it on ultra low latency with no ads, so you can go there and watch when the bell rings. Okay, so playing off of a rejection off of the overhead. So remember, when you're in an uptrend, I mean, it's still empty space. So, I mean, I think what I'm really, and I think you probably know this too, this can still serve as a place to bounce, right? 30-minute candles here. So I think one thing that, okay, so what is this, first of all, right? This could just be a simple retest, but if there's going to be a reversal, then there's probably a change in trend, which means there was a wide fluctuation in price, which means there's probably something along the lines of that. Now, we don't have verification on that for sure, right? But that could maybe put you down maybe 64.75. But I mean, this is purely speculative, so stick to those horizontal levels. But yeah, it's definitely needs to get 66.40. Where are we going after you close TikTok? YouTube. Yeah. It's just as fast as YouTube right now, but you can see my entire screen, I think. Discord's instant. I mean, there's a little bit of a lag. You're very close. 41.19 and then over 42.25. You got a lot of empty space here with a $45 target there to the upside. Yeah, you got a great target. Good job. Did I do Baba? I mean, that is currently the objective. Yes. Yeah, I'm in Baba, to be more specific. Got to get up above 139.50 today. ASTS is going to hit $50. Maybe. It's got, wait, what? $50. Oh, down? I have 57.87. 50, 50, yeah, $58 is actually a better target, I think. Yeah, but this is a shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck this stock. The way that it trades, it gets burst and then chop, chop, pop, pop, chop. And it just fucking, I mean, not to say, obviously, there's money to be made in these pops. So if you can catch it coming out of these areas of consolidation, but I use AI tool to track on chain smart money effective and open confident. What the fuck is with all of these people with Discord showing up in here to try and tell me what the fuck I'm doing? This is NQ? No, this is not NQ. These are individual equities because I make more money sticking with cycling through individual equities than sticking with ETFs every single day all fucking year. So I only do NQ when it wants to be done. When it when it makes a little move, you know. Tries to give me a kiss. Anything looking good today? If some triggers are broken, yeah, we saw the ETFs rip. I'm sure I got my eyes peeled on Nvidia. I'm gonna be looking at Netflix today because Netflix dropped down to that imbalance target, and if anything, it might make for a good bounce trade. But I got this thing lined up, and again, was looking at this previously. But now that it saw a nice juicy drop, I'd like to take it over 88.01 to try to speculate on a break over the range of 88.32 to get it up to like 89. So, um, I just entered Netflix. Ow. Like options or equity?
Did you see that Robinhood is allowing you to trade certain indices?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Nope. I have not, man. Nope. I do not. I'm gonna play Helldivers. That's fun. I don't know. It's gonna be diafucking-bolical. That's what it's gonna be. But no, no, I'm not trying to. I for me that either. No, but didn't they? Aren't they? Yeah, September they're releasing Grand Theft Auto 6. I think maybe. Yeah, we'll be living Grand Theft Auto. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Netflix sold off against the market, so there's no guarantee on a reversal on that fucker. So, yeah, it doesn't look bad. I mean, when it comes to these setups, man, it is very simple. In fact, God damn, this is again. So, do you notice that this is splitting this range in half? It always ends up lining up like that, and it might be, yeah, there it is. So you'll start to see it kind of pop. So it looks like that basically is our floor. That's going to be my range, and that's going to be the must recover in order to see continuation of the upside. So 44.18, 44.30 are going to be two triggers to get to the upside. Over 44 50, however, that's where you can go and trigger that, and that would, yes, likely send Nike back up. Yeah. NFLU pays so doo-doo water though. Those that one is like TSLL, whatever. I wasn't really happy with that. All right, what? Let's see here. I mean, listen, Netflix has nothing but empty space to the downside. So don't be surprised if it pops and then finds a way to drop. But this is the 50% mark. These are where the wicks are, right? 87.31 and 86.65. And that's exactly where we're sitting flat. But if it does not pick up and pop with good, we know what that looks like. If it doesn't do that, then you'll probably pop up, hit 88, and then probably fade back down. So I think I actually probably like NVIDIA. What the fuck? No. I think I like NVIDIA. You know, again, it's too far away to trigger, but I think I like NVIDIA a little bit more for a break over the top of this range versus um Netflix. So so it's actually going to be lower time frame. There was a box that we were just sitting above and then punched through here. So I'm looking for these two structures, and this is on the 3 minute. You can see it on the 5 a little bit, but yeah, essentially I need to see 200 reclaimed, and over this 238 is where we'll see a retest here on NVIDIA at 201, and that's really going to dictate whether it's looking less and less likely with this reversal losing structure. But yeah, is that a real person? Who is who a real person? I don't know who they're talking about. He's AI.
Say look at me one time.
Look at me. Where is she? No, that's no. Look at me is the AI or is my chart. It's an alert. It beats the other ones. KView is extremely consolidated, which, you know, again, is a great precursor to price action breaking that range. And with that being said, it's 1780 above and it's 1695 below. It's more likely above because you have, you know, again, good bounces underneath you and empty space up to 1880. So, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. He said it's got earnings. Well, does it move on earnings? Mostly hot dog water, it seems. That one went well. So, I mean, you got a decent box, but maybe 19, 20 bucks. I don't know. Freaking me out. Yeah, I actually grabbed Sunrun yesterday as well. Literally 5 seconds before the bell. And I'm looking for 14.27 on this one and a shot up to 15 bucks. Obviously there's more, 15.65, but yeah, I like Run. When does uh is this a new IPO? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey, Potter, sorry to go.
What's it?
It's gonna yeah, it's weekly low or versus something
What is that?
or Netflix.
Oh,
I think that like actually it's weekly low before it starts to go back up.
I think the best place for this, I mean, typically when I look at these runs, from top to bottom like this, 50% retracement loss is where price typically starts to really falter. And then I look at this structure that once again broke to get here. And that's, basically right around where we're sitting. So me personally, yeah, I do. Because when I look at this sharp reversal, this build that we had here, you had plenty of opportunities, obviously, to hold that floor and to get a reversal and to make your way back up in that empty space. And that's still definitely in the cards. I also have this right here, which was broken yesterday. So if that was able to be reclaimed, but yeah, I do think that there is a decent probability in Netflix moving down, at minimum into that 8460 and 8350. But yeah, a 7875 area would probably be a great place to buy. And then again, one thing that I've noticed with Netflix is that it falls or has been falling when everything else was actually moving up, meaning that it does have resounding fucking selling pressure, so that's subject to change. But anyway, do you use fundamentals to buy your long-term stocks? Um, I don't do the fundamentals myself. You know what's so beautiful about this? It's like, honestly, from y'all's position, you could be in a great place, right? You could be looking at Quiver Quantitative. You could be watching politicians buy, watching how money moves or where money moves. You could be looking at fundamentals, but you could also, rather than digging into all of it yourself, there are people who are, not every stock has one, but people who are dedicated to breaking down the fundamentals of, I mean, fuck, with AI nowadays, it'll scrape the information off the top. But you can go and, look at the other people's work, right? Other people's fundamental work, and compare and contrast their contradicting opinions. And then from there, if you like the stock, if it's fundamental, or maybe you did the work, you can utilize my strategy to find the best place to get in with the most solid stop loss, like we did on Elf, right? So, um, fuck. How far out are your contracts? They could be I mean, a month to a week. Oh yeah, Run does have earnings today. That's right. Yep, they have earnings today. So, and then Boo, you've got Zillow here. Listen, this is probably a prime example for you guys. While it did execute a punchback, right? This is an example of something that has no volume. No volume. Not now, and it might be accumulating that volume, but that's why we get an incomplete. And it's not incomplete because it hits the imbalance on the wig and literally runs dry, which just goes to tell you price sucks. Now, that being said, going into earnings, yeah, with empty space up above you and juicy consolidation still holding the 4250 floor, 5245 and 54 are two targets to the upside on Zillow Group. Yeah, 57 would be the first target to the upside, and then downside, if you're looking to flip this thing, you got 3933 and 3725. So I mean, think about what it is, right? Zillow, houses, market, housing market. Money's tight right now. Economy's not looking great. Mortgage prices, rent prices, all that other shit. So Zillow and real estate has not been, and I believe O Realty has held, right? It's a dividend stock, so it's worth it. But it's held that sideways price action. So to me, again, and this is real reality. Zillow's just a fucking website, and I know that they made a huge mistake like years ago buying or scooping up a bunch of houses or something like that. But um, that being said, when the opportunity, and this is just again outside of the fundamentals, when price is given, right, a catalyst and punches through the box, and then arriving at your first resistance, which it is a resistance, but it's not one that I usually pay attention to. But that's where you hit price hits and you fade, meaning that, remember, how I go over those rock climbing, right? Or like the, climbing up a mountain, analogies where it's like, if you punch through this box, right, that's you gathering the materials to make that journey up here. And if you literally step foot, start walking up the mountain, and immediately your supplies have gone to shit, you're coming back. And so when I look at it that way, it shows me that you didn't have the volume, material, whatever, to make that move to 54. And so what do? You stay at base camp and you consolidate, or you gather supplies until a catalyst that has the potential to give you that volume moves in. And so for us, that would be earnings. But there are, I mean, this goes, I don't know why. It reminds me of like Box, right? Which we traded Box. I can't even fucking remember how long ago this was. And it was the fucking, it was the worst. It has no volume. It doesn't trade well. And the crazy thing is you look at it and you're like, well, fuck, dude, look at that thing moving with empty space. And that's a great concept. But when we took a bite out of it, it wasn't really moving like that for the most part, right? And it had a lot of like false breakouts and pullbacks and then break. So, yeah, Box and a couple of other stocks have been stocks. I mean, those are the ones that don't work, right? And this is why I don't veer off too far, because again, I'm trying to place my money where I know money's going to rotate in. DKNG is tough to trade because volume isn't there all the time, but it is when a catalyst comes. And when a catalyst comes, it's a popular and well-known enough stock to make that move. So volume comes in and volume comes out. So cyclically, thank you. Damn. Yeah. TikTok, go to YouTube. Bye.
Hopefully it's just no, not that. Kind of blocking right now.
Oh my God. And those IWM contracts went a little crazy. Wait. It's fucking crazy. IWM comes right back down to that open price. Netflix is making a pretty stiff attempt to get on that floor here. Not a lot of empty space up there, but if we do lose that 686.27, you could see a little bit more of a gnarly pullback. Watching a video right over this 267 right here. Very good. There you are in the video. Oh, yeah. Pause that one time. Let's slide. The engine. Sound like we'll pause that one time. Let's slide. Bag. A shot. Let's slide. Be tight. Target hit on the video. At least first target. That was easy. All right, Mara. I'll do it again. I'm not one to resist empty space. I'm waiting though. 11 minutes. Let's see, 5 minutes on that. Running out of land. 2-minute time frame. Be patient on that one. Okay, NVIDIA opened a candle outside of $266. Remember, if you are in here and your trade is going against you, or something, you are lost and that feeling of not knowing what the fuck is going on, say something. Good bounce on the floor for Tesla. Mara started to push. There we go.
Put a candle on tomorrow, holy.
Oh, my Baba contract's finally fucking loaded. How am I up? I joined you guys on Mara.
15s for a big $3.
Yeah, hold on. AMD bounced off of his structure. Yeah, Baba's green right now. Headlines for NVIDIA. Oh, fucking Burry. Yeah, but he's shorted shit and fucking shit squeeze out, you know, or push out after. We just slammed into that channel though. Yeah, it's got a lot more to work through in order to get up through here. Watching an Adobe to bounce here. If not, 248.50. Tesla fighting for that floor. Yo, Target. What the fuck? Nice. I own a lot of equity in Target right now. Better rip harder. I'm out of Nvidia, by the way. Right. Scalp. I said I'm out of Nvidia. I scalped it. Held on to a position. It came right back down, so I got out. Netflix is trying to curl up a little bit here. Mara needs to hold 1274. That's where I have my otherwise you have a retest here at 1266 for those of you who swung. Got an alert on Coke. Coke's trying to leave its range here. Coca-Cola outside of 79.26 can see a target of $80 potentially coming out of this box. Bounce Mara. Netflix is starting to that looks good. That looks better. To curl back up, still's got to go and punch through the boxes up above. A lot of individual equities are struggling with this right now. Yeah, Target is ripping, dude. Celsius still holding.
Aviation. Yeah, so you're so sweet up on that 24. The 4 and the 2. Beautiful for that empty space pocket.
$665 and $7 are net 2 triggers in front of you to get you there. I mean, that's just what it has to break now, so I'm not really. Did Joby do it? Oh, it's not even close. But $10 break. Looking good. SMCI. Keep my eyes on that one. Dude, did you see that bounce right off of that? Netflix is looking interesting.
Connor, you ever looked at CMS?
I have, yes. Yeah, that one looked good. Hold on a second. I'm Netflixing right now. My IV is rising on my Celsius contracts going into earnings. Nice. Stop it. Stop right there. And then 87.90. Gap is filled. Oh, beautiful. Cliff hit cost basis or 50% range mark. Yeah, looks great. And this is one of those ones too. You know, it'll stay on its little run here. Not bad.
Maybe right over right there, yeah, our store. Yeah, that very bottom. Yeah. To the to your left, and it looked just like Baba did.
Yeah.
Such boobs.
That looks excellent. It's a good entry too. All right, Mara. Every time I fucking try and diddle, you diddle back. You'd have a 201 or $288 stop loss on that one. That looks good. Just got to clear this overhead. Same thing with Netflix. I'm watching for actually it's falling fast right here. Watch. Watch. Right here. Here you go, Netflix, you little fucker. Get your fucking ass up there. I ain't playing around today. Get up there. Get this goddamn wick. Like that. Nvidia highs. Nvidia's or Mara is falling fast. I don't know if they're gonna shake out here. All right, Nvidia, you better have enough fucking juice for this journey. So we're gonna find out, guys. This is taking the entry before the fucking break. So we're, I don't know. Mara's really pulling back though, so I'm curious to see whether they're gonna try and pull off a quick reversal. But anyway, Nvidia has to clear 203, folks. And that is the official trigger for that empty space up above us. So me taking it in here, cool. Doesn't promise me that overhead empty space. So Mara under the wick is going to leave down to 1238, 1242 possibly. It's interesting. Mara did the same thing that Nvidia is doing.
Are they trying to rage bait us?
Who, me?
Video.
It's There you go. Q's good bounce. Netflix is fading it a little bit, but Mara took that plunge. And it's all quicker, faster price action. So, I mean, not to say that this can't, if it keeps its foot on the gas pedal, doesn't have a ton to bounce off of here. So it's pretty important that it does here. Come on, NVIDIA.
I took Mara down.
Just tapped off of the tiniest 5-minute pre-market box. Apple's got juice this morning. Come on. There it is. There it is, NVIDIA. There the fuck it is. Tap one. Come on, that position is making me sweat. Yeah, Apple did just punched back, literally. Over 284. Come on. Bam. There it is. There the fuck it is. That's the whole whole enchilada, I think. Hold on one second. 206.85 is what I got. I mean, that's the what? 204. I entered in NVIDIA a little bit heavier than Netflix and Mara. Mara, I grabbed a.
What's your target on the video?
205.75, 206.80 and some change. I mean, realistically, it's 207.60 is the target, but yeah, right now I'm aiming for that 205.50 first. Yeah, these are. Oh, you got 210s? Nice. Good bounce on Mara off that box.
Bro, the 215s and the 220s were like 2 cents and 1 cent yesterday.
Yeah. There it is. All right. Meanwhile, Netflix is about to hit my stop here. It's basically at my stop. They're so frustrating.
Shit, dude, I'm getting a truck.
Wet or wet? I didn't hear what you said, dude. I got. All right, calm down. I just heard. No, dude, I just heard Sabrina Carpenter. Peyton showed me that song by Sabrina Carpenter called Tears, and I was like, I couldn't fucking believe my goddamn ears. Had to go listen to it.
Hey, golf man, you okay? You okay over there, baby? Breathe, golf man. It's okay, buddy. It's only okay because I'm not. today's. That boy like to play with fire. Super hot. I'll put it out. Whole part of we were waiting for a minute on his Nvidia trade, huh?
Yeah.
The May 11th, 210. And what's your contract this time? I had 15.
Ooh. Big man, Blastoise.
2 for me is 15. Right? Me too.
What's up, boss?
Why'd you get out of the video?
Why did I get out of it? Yeah, I did get out. Or yeah, I got back in.
Then he got back in. I did the same thing.
I got the 207s, baby.
Oh, yo, yo.
We're making our way, dude. Gimme. Gimme.
This trade stopped out twice this week.
And it'll make that money back if it hits. And more.
Doctors on me, I'm fine.
Somebody's got to show me how to see P&L.
Weeble. Isn't it like the center button or some shit? Account or something like that?
Trade, I can't. I should know good. I put job.
No. To be.
Original wrist on a
Watch Netflix. Yeah, sorry. Watch Netflix real quick, guys. I got a small 1 minute box up above me. Looking at 87.59 and 87.73. I'm still playing with fucking fire here, and this is very much something that underneath 87 is gonna fucking die. But 87.75. I need that. Hey. Yeah, it sucks that Weevil doesn't let you share the trade after you TP'd. The way that to go. Coinbase 24/7 gold and silver futures in the US is coming soon. Coin is going to be allowing people to trade futures on gold and silver. Or interesting, 4 fucking rejections overhead on Coin. That's actually insane. Stop watching your P&L on the video. Focus on the chart. All right, good. 2-minute box is built. I don't mind a retest here.
Is your retest all going up down to 267?
No, it's what you climbed above, which is 203 first. Right there. Bang. If that's lost, then it would be 202.60s. I don't know when to take out NVIDIA. I'm trading this from point A to point B without emotion, focusing on taking it to the 205.50 target where I will trim. And if it comes back down and it stops me the fuck out, then that's just what it is. And I'll have a tiny little cry session and then I'll get the fuck over it and try again tomorrow. But I'm not. It really helps if you don't watch your fucking P&L. The Qs are falling though right now, folks. So we're having a really hard time getting over this 690 area. So we'd almost be able to kind of do this, right? I don't know if the videos can make it if we don't pop back up. Yeah, Mara's done. Right there. You've got the next retest level here is right at 1230 for Mara. That's the last time I do that shit. Netflix trying to curl, trying to give me that curl. Toes are curling. Come on, just fucking big green dingus news. Just gimme. There you go, NVIDIA. Look at that. Or, look at that. Don't be scared. Not yet. If you hedge tomorrow, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I wasn't even looking at that P&L that. I was looking at the chart on video and I looked down. I'm like,
I mean, it's not it. Listen, when you lose floors like you did this morning, man, the implications turn sideways. So, yeah.
fuck it, invert the chart.
If you have to, yeah, for sure. Come on, NVIDIA. Fucking wake right off of 204.22 on the money. I want to lose another pair of shoes. Well, if NVIDIA could act right, or Netflix could really move. And I know this. However, the place where I'm bouncing it isn't the bounciest place in the world, but it is that imbalance ish area. So I'm gonna give it a fucking shot. You know. Queues are sinking, guys. So it's hard for you know, if I guess if you wanted to look at like 684 as like a hedge, if you're holding on to Nvidia just in case. But you can have obviously see Nvidia is trying. However, if we keep having the over, you know, equities pull us down, it's going to be real tough. So now, if the Qs can establish what you just bounced off of as a floor, we might have hope. But weak sauce.
Hey, Connor, what's your trick?
For Netflix, basically over 87. Oh, I'm in that. $88 is one, but 87.90 is what I'm looking for first. Right now we're working through a 1 minute cost basis. So those three variables they're gonna fire or I'm fired.
Right.
Somebody listening to my Spotify right now? What that? Oh.
Oh, NVIDIA. Oh, yeah, right.
Is that scary for you guys? If you guys are new, that was probably pretty scary. That's why we trust our levels. Feel what you want. You gotta focus on what you see.
Yes, Sensei.
Struggle good. Stop this.
Your stop loss will mean getting in.
No, but when pulls back, set a stop loss, but it doesn't necessarily stop momentum, like take you out of the momentum.
So like for me, right, which I'm in like right here, right over that red candle I popped in. Um and this level right here is obviously where price is sucked underneath. So for me, if this gets pulled back down through this small structure there, I get stopped out. You know what I mean? So like as a trail stop, or oh my god, dude, fucking give me the bands, dude, give me the fucking bags, dude. I'm fucking, don't play with me. I'm about to go pick a fucking fight with my neighbor. Dude, beautiful. Beauty fucking full. And the retest, no panic, stay focused. Ugh. Ugh. Little trim as we sell into strength. Trim into strength. Oh, yeah. All right, Netflix news. K-pop Demon Hunters becomes. No, I don't know. I can't. I can't think of anything good. Oh yeah, there it is. Fuck yeah. Sheesh. Trimmy. All right.
Dang, bro, I love boxing, man.
2-2. I'm somewhat of a box.
I'm still watching the workshops.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Ivy. What the fuck is this? I just saw that. Look at this, guys. Look at Ivy's fucking. It's Manny and me, dude. Hell yeah, Potter. Eternally grateful for you sharing the strat, dude. I can't tell you how it feels, man, when people fucking make money to change it, like pay bills and help other people, dude. Like, I mean, when Karina was able to do that for those people in Mexico who got hit by the flood, dude. That shit I just sat on my porch, dude. Just like, what the fuck? That shit's how? Like how, you know? I know how. Yes. That's how the movie starts. That's funny. Us. Us. Us.
Yo, Potter, you saw how BA freaking ripped? Freaking $10 out of nowhere.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
I was I was looking at the 300 calls for June 18th. Oh, bro, I missed both. I was like, damn, I should have got it. I should have got at least one.
All right. That's the third car in 3 days that has stopped in front of my house. And when I looked out the window, they drove off. Massad's got to be close, dude. That's got to be the Massad. Possibly. I'm a little bit of a paranoid. Like, dude, we were at Disney and I was still looking at my blinds. Peyton's like, there's just animals out there. She's like, yes, there is. There's giant windows with curtains. With that, you can, when you stay at the fucking, animal safari, whatever the fuck it's called, where there's like, outside of your window, there's like wild animal, like a giraffe. There's giraffes and wildebeest, and I think there's like a peacock or something like that. They'd be wilding out, wildebeesting out. Hey, you know what? Let's get him out of here.
Not yet.
I won't.
You're welcome.
You know when I feel the dumb. No, you're fine. Yeah, my kids. Yeah, they had a lot of fun. You know what blew my mind though is, I mean, I well, yes, and I don't. I could have gone to multiple countries. No, yeah, I could have actually. No, I mean, we wanted to experience it. You know what I mean? Like the typical Disney trip, so we did it. But
See, kids, this is how you know what's real.
dude, I remember AO pointing out because we had the fast pass. The fast pass is ridiculously expensive. Dude, no, he didn't say that, but he was just like, we're right next to these people. And he goes, why do those people have to wait? And I'm like, oh, uh, well, son. Nah, you ain't poor. Dude, the amount of people I've heard going into like real heavy debt to go to Disney is honestly astounding. Heavy debt, brother. Like that trip is happening every year, no matter your financial well being. Like, credit card maxed out. I'm like, oh my god, dude. But anyway, yeah, the kids had fun. Netflix, come on, ha, huss. Um, but it was actually fun. Uh, it was actually like the lounge and resort and food. Like we could have just stayed at the Disney hotel, and that would have been a blast for them, dude. Um, oh yeah, huss. Oh shit.
Your bugs, I'm gonna throw up.
See, that's why I'd swing like a fucking. Oh fuck! Honestly, I wish I would have already caught that. I'm so I'm so busy.
Glock sent me that contract just to rub it in my face.
Oof. Oof. Hey.
He called me. He's like, "You took a meta?" I was like, "Shut up! I don't want the contract." Shows me the contract. I'm like, "Yeah, piece of shit."
I do that shit to Manny. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Show the contract.
It's so crazy, man. Because when I've dude, Meta one of the earnings I took an earnings play on that before, and brother, oh my god, oh my god, oh Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Get up there. Ugh. You got this shit, fucker. L strategy. Shout out to QQQ for at least holding its shit together for a little while. Just stay right there, my boy. Getting a little heavy, though. Starting to spook me. I might grab those 684s here. It's got empty space on that lower time frame. Come on, Netflix. We ain't got time for all that. Is PayPal ripping right now? It's curling. All right, NVIDIA. What are we doing here? You got empty space. It's going to be tough if we lose that floor, though. Yeah, it did. Well, I think okay, so hold on, right? Why would Qs be sitting sideways while the individual equities ripped? Well, the individual or the ETFs ripped overnight and now they've stopped and now individual equities are catching up. Possibly, more than likely. High probability. I'm grabbing a little Hedgerino. Ooh, those are expensive. It's not bad. I'll just grab less. No, I'll wait 1 second. Sorry, I'm live decision making right now. Okay, wick. Empty space. At worst, bottom floor here. Like to pick up some serious speed here on Netflix. Baba, why is my Baba P&L. Oh shit! Hey, I was just looking at I saw my P&L pop up there. No shit. All right. All right. Nice. Fuck yeah.
Guys, I'm at the shooting range and I just saw my Baba contracts.
Yes, sir, dude. How many of you guys were holding through that?
I had 7 of them. I unloaded. I've got 2 runners.
Yeah, chef.
Nice. Nice. There's a fleet of jet fighters flying over my house right now. Fucking shaking my shit. Pause. Don't clip that. Shaking my windows.
Do it. Hey, yo.
I've been trying to figure out a way to get into meta, dude, but I'm going to get my fucking hands full. It's too close to targets. Cannot be stupid. Got to keep watching. Netflix. Ooh, what's this? What's this little ditty here?
Sony.
Uh, uh, uh. Sorry.
There's so many things, huh?
I should have set an alert on Sony. Probably gonna have to wait till the end of the day on that one.
Yeah, UNH actually recovered and decent.
Yes, it did. Dude, and that's the fucking Give me a break. Give me a goddamn break. Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Wee.
I was talking about that with Witted today.
Who it?
We did it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "What do you think about UNH?" I'm like, "Well, Potter said it's gonna bounce right here, so just watch that level, and if it breaks it, it's probably gonna come down."
Okay. Is that working now? I didn't realize that YouTube wasn't hooked up to Discord. Make sure you're watching concurrently on YouTube. Or not concurrent. Well, yeah, make sure you're live on YouTube with me. Like, not back. Alright, Netflix, don't fucking play games with me, dude. You want to go down and do a Netflix retest on me or some shit? Because I'm ready. NVIDIA is building a box possibly here. Yes, sir, Potter. I'm so grateful. Thank you. I just saw that. You're welcome. When you make money, my heart grows bigger. Get scammed.
Damn it, Potter, you scammed me again.
I can't help myself, dude.
Get used to it.
Yeah, I can't stop.
She said, "I can't stop."
What's Tesla doing? I threw $700 at that and put the blinders on and set alerts. That's all I'm doing, bro. It's preparing, man. I'm
possibly coming down or doing a retest.
oof. Netflix did the same thing. I think. Yeah, just look to your left here. It looks like right here you already bypassed, but right here. Good bounce on Netflix. I need you to flick that fucking wick. Wait, that sounded weird. I didn't mean anything by that. But seriously, I need that. What we listening to right now, dude? Some romantic shit right now. The Chord of Love. It's a good song, but not right now. I'm in the mood for a nice modified banana snack. That's a inside joke for Junior. So much scamming, you're gonna get tired of scamming. You're gonna like the way you get scammed. I guarantee it. Listen, high stakes, GMO, #1 of all time. Right behind authentic New York SD. Come on, Netflix. I've been a good lad. What are we doing? Q's. Qmungus. Just still okay. Okay, that's suspicious. Yeah, so interesting. Fairly certain we're gonna be hitting the floor here. Not 100%. We're still okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Got a lot going on right now. 8860 target there. So what I'm looking at here on the Qs, in fact, we could probably just do this. Check out the 3 rotations off the top, and you just keep banging on that fucking cost basis. So if we end up breaking this floor, we don't have a whole lot underneath us. And again, I suspect that there might be some sort of, especially with like NVIDIA and stuff like that. Hold on one second. You don't have to do this again. $684 or $683. Just a few. Come on, Netflix. That's not what I meant. Oh, you left a little micro gap there. I'm gonna, if you are in Netflix, this is a trim point #1. Please keep your hands and feet inside of the profits at all times. Depending on what contracts you got, I got some 90s that I was planning on maybe swinging, depending on how these, but those aren't seeing the love yet. A little bit further, we could start a little frenzy here. All right, now finally Qs get above cost basis. Just now. I think still staying inside of the same range. That's good for us, though. Pulse check. How's everybody doing? TikTok, YouTube. How's everybody on YouTube doing? Oh my God, Snow just fired an alert. Oh, that's right, because I wanted it to bounce. Oh, I should have. Why didn't I? I fucking.
Wow.
Garrett. I had my hands full, so I need more people. I need more me. I never done
Hands full with.
a lot of different positions. You know what I mean?
Oui.
You poor.
Kind of positions.
All right. You know, this is why women hate us. This is it. This is why life is just a series of just dealing with us. You know what I mean? Like they just deal with us.
Hell yeah, brother.
He said, "Hell yeah."
Nice little run up there.
All right. Fuck yeah. Go Qs. Get the fuck up there. Go hit a 629.25. That's what I got for pre-market boxies. What is this music, dude?
Pretty butthurt. I didn't even catch that metal one, man. Damn.
I swung meta to 625s.
You're a dog.
They're up like 210 right now.
Yeah, I was eyeing those in the morning, but like Potter said, I kind of had my hands full with some other things, so I was like,
What am I looking at snow
but looking
for?
at that contract, oh my goodness.
I swung these for like $25, dude.
I
Yo,
find it
you
in.
saw the Nvidias?
Yeah, I just got into those this morning.
Those 215s were 2 cents yesterday.
Snow. What?
Dude, damn. I got into the 207.5s this morning.
You know that, Neil? No one's ever gonna love you more than I do.
What?
Right.
That was super random. I appreciate that.
All right. I like when I.
Say it back on live. I'll text it to you, okay?
No, I don't want your digital words of endearment. I want to hear the vibrations in my ears.
Love you too, Garrett.
There it is. Clip that. Somebody clip that for me, please.
I'll clip it for you.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get him out of here. I've had enough.
What? All right, I'm clipping everything else that we did on
Wait, what?
Cypress too.
Okay. Why did you gotta pause?
I don't know.
Pause. Nothing now.
Never mind, I can't clip it. I wasn't recording.
It's on YouTube. You have to go back, dude.
Oh, okay.
Hey Potter, when you're free, can you take a look at my PANW chart? I just put it in here in the bubble.
You can slap those in live trading during the day. Just so I'm sticking with one spot. That's. Oh no, I mean it's fine. I got it now. But which box are we referring to? This one.
Pretty much the whole thing, man. I don't know. This one kind of has got me back.
So you got that, and that's 1, 2, maybe 1, and then you have one above. So let's look at that. They could warn you. All right, how many rejections at 690 before we start to take the hint? You know what I mean? But it's not hasn't rejected yet. If it rejects and starts losing that 50% mark. And what time frame was that on? That was their 30. Okay. And you are correct, my friend. This is not an easy stock to chart at all. I would say that's first, right? Kind of marked out by the candle closes here-ish. And then you have another one here. And the difficult thing is like it's doing like a lot of this work a lot of the times in after hours, but it just, it's touching it. It's just not very clear. Come on, NVIDIA. You're building up for it. Qs. Come on, tickle. Tickle, tickle. 691 above, 691.50, excuse me, and then that 692 could be potential targets if we can get outside of the damn box. No rejection yet. Netflix seems to be trying to hold this 88.21. However, there you are. So yeah, box above and then down below, man. And this is where sometimes we just have to come to the conclusion that there isn't anything. Now I see a bounce here and a rejection there. So that more than likely is going to be something of a range. And again, this is actually where we could look in the past and tell the story to help kind of narrate that, right? So box had to get punched through. So you retested, you fell, you popped back up, you retested, then you retested the same floor, right? So peep this over here. You retested that floor. And then, of course, this starts that range, you know, because this basically kind of built that same box. You popped up and punched through. So I would say right now, all of those price points that you see here are now what we're abiding by. Netflix is starting to try to lose this floor here. Watch that move back down to 88 potentially. Qs are pushing up into that first little tiny baby structure. I'm going to go to the 2-minute for you. If you're watching the Qs, that's what I'm looking at here to go get tapped if we make our way outside of that 690.75. NVIDIA is still inside of this 2-minute box. I'd like to see 1, 2, 1, and then that second one go. Usually, just a quick, if you do that, if you hit 2 off the bottom with 1 on the top, and then you just go and break, your stock has good volume. It has good momentum. Not to say that if it goes 3 times, it can't, but obviously buyers are a little bit more enthusiastic.
Hey Potter, on
Should.
Archer,
Yeah.
would that be a punchback on the 4-hour?
1 second. By the way, anybody still in Baba, I hit 300% on that one. Obviously, that was a great target to trim. That was a cool little play, man. I fucking hardly put any money into that, and now I got a bag. Yeah, that was a good box break right here. One, two, pop. You've got basically the box in the most recent price action here, and it looks like you might be mid punchback through this. So, 650, 666 be my 2 targets
Yeah,
there.
I have that.
Okay, I'm
I
not
want that $7 though.
fair. Let me see.
And they got earnings on Monday too.
I could see that.
But I
Yeah.
do see they like to dump sometimes as well.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Nikki, you got NVIDIA? Awesome. Junior, Aaron. Psycho. Ooh, shit, dude. What the fuck? No way. With the empties? Bro. That had to fucking... Wait, that's not it. I was about to say, holy shit. Okay, that still slaps. Not bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, not bad.
Sorry. But holy.
What the fuck? Yo, Riot sent it, and then fucking Mora didn't. Of course. It was that one wick. Q's reaching up to tap the floor here. It's the same shit. Oh, Microsoft call for 650? Nice. Pocket full of. It's the same shit. Pocket full of nuts. Yo, I should record this so you guys don't not believe me. I'm listening to music right now. Nice tap on the cues. And my cat's in her basket next to me dreaming, and her foot is tapping. And I looked over and her foot is moving at the same fucking pace as the song. That was fucking crazy. It just random, but holy shit. I was like, what am I, in a music video right now? What are you dreaming about, Rogue? What are you dreaming about? Oh my god. And I do my dance. It's the same shit. Okay, so Mara did come back and bounce, guys. Folks, if you're watching Mara, good bounce here. Watch 1250. This could save the day and get you back up to 1278. Netflix is pissing me off here a little bit. They know me down in chat. This in Japan. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. This thing saw a complete reversal. It would flip that candle, but this is going to be its chance to fall fast, bounce. Netflix is pissing me off too, but my look at Baba off of 141.75. Oh, ugh. With the bounce. Tweet. Bag. Ooh, of the app. Everything add in the poop.
Didn't you take core weed?
I do not have core weave anymore. What's it doing? Yeah, me no have core weave. I should tap 130. Might punch back though.
They got earnings tomorrow, I think. So,
That's right. Last earnings didn't go so well. That earnings could be a little short play, maybe. I don't know. It is heading up this time, so I mean, targeting wise, I only see 145, but Nvidia, come on, bruh.
what are you getting for lunch? I need a signal.
Question. Five minutes on this hourly candle here. I'd like to see some expansion here. I really want to try that African food, but with the fufu and shit, still not okay with the idea of not chewing it though. That's make me
Fries and
angry.
jollof rice. Pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, don't you gotta swallow that thing?
Yeah, you like bite it and like just swallow it. I've been there's a Jamaican place by me, and Payne's a little too white for it because when I let her try the oxtails, she said there's too many seasonings. I was like, that's the whitest thing I've ever heard you say. But that shit, yeah.
Yo, Archer's a risk-free trade now.
Oh, beautiful job, dude. Yes. Oh yeah, it's got potential closing like this.
Yeah, it can close like this, man. Oh man, it looks good, man. Looks. I like the way the 24 and it was real pinched up, you know. Kind of like lift, but lift is just kind of lagging for the catalyst. Archer is like that's the move it needed it to make.
Cute Netflix. Get to work. Oh shit, Davita is going up. More people's kidneys are fucking failing. When Davita goes up, health is going down. They do dialysis. I don't know. Hibachi sounds good. Today's Wednesday. I folded for some Doritos Locos Nachos. But listen, I eat mostly healthy, but I don't believe in like, it's like a callus. It's like every once in a while I'll drop some incredibly unhealthy shit in there and I'm like, deal with it. Man up. You know what I mean? And I think that allows for, if society collapses, I've got one leg in the door. So it works.
Get you some euros, dude. Gyro action.
I would, but the only place that I would get euros from does not deliver, unfortunately. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. So I can be a YouTube superstar. Whee! I do want a YouTube plaque. I kind of didn't realize that was a thing, and then I've seen the plaques, but I didn't I didn't know what they were for. And then I found out. What do you get the plaques for? Actually, I don't even know.
For being a good student on YouTube.
And a good boy.
For views, I think it took years.
Good boy.
For subscribers. Gotta get you up there so you can collab with Mr. Beast.
Yeah, man, because he needs more money. I was kidding. Today, we locked a day trader in a room with no computer. If he could stay in there for 30 days, he gets 20 in the money December expiration Tesla contracts. 350 strike. Let's go to
Today,
top.
guys,
I'll be a good boy.
fighters against each other, Rusty and Potter. Who's gonna take it? Oh my goodness.
You said 450 for Tesla, right?
350s. Oh,
No.
I have to hit 100,000 subscribers. We got a long ways to go.
In a short time to get there.
See, wait, with what song? Oh, boo, you're spying on me back? Damn it. We watching what you guys are listening to. I see what you guys are doing right now, everybody. I see it. Let's see, what do we got here? Actually, it seems like everybody's locked in today. I don't see any video games up. Very good. to come on my ship? All right. Okay. All right. There's only so much that a man can take. So Sarah J here. See, this place is 9 miles away, dude. But they got them pastelitos, the fucking empanadas. Oh my god, I don't know how I feel about yucca fries. And then they got the pupusa birria. Oh, 2 cheese pupusas with birria and consomme. Ugh.
You said pupusa birria?
Yeah.
And that sounds actually really fire.
Yes, spot is. Their horchata though is definitely mad different. It's like got more spice to it. I think it's because they're Salvadorian. So I think that
I'm Salvadorian, and I'll tell you right now, it is not supposed to be spicy, bro.
it's not. It's what? How do I just? It's the nutmeg. You know, nutmeg has like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just add more. Maybe.
They probably
It's
put
not
way
as.
too
It's
much
not
into
as.
it.
Yeah, it's not as rich as some of the other horchatas that I get that from like Mexican restaurants and stuff like that, or food carts or whatever. But
Yeah, because if you're used to horchata, and you clearly, you're describing it well enough, it's not supposed to be spicy.
I'm. I mean, they could have used the wrong. Maybe they used the other cinnamon, because there's Ceylon and then there's what's the other cinnamon? One of you cooks in
I don't
here.
know.
There's two
I
different.
forgot
There's
what
one
it's
that's
called.
spicy. There's one that has like a burn to it, and then there's
Yeah, it's
one.
usually that one they put in the arroz con leche. You know that cinnamon they put in that one?
Are you talking about what is that shit? Not a flan, a flan. Is that a drink?
Rice
No, it's like a
pudding. No,
dessert.
arroz con leche is rice pudding, bro.
Oh, shit. See, I don't know if I've had rice pudding with fucking.
Oh,
I don't know if I've had it. I've had Mexican rice pudding. It's delicious. I also listen. This could be white of me, but I like rice pudding with some motherfucking raisins in them. Yeah, I said that.
hey yo.
I'm
Hey, yo.
sorry.
No.
A little raisins, dude.
Exactly.
That is one of the only. You had what? Poutine with raisins?
Boudin. It's like it's like a caramelized bread, or I don't know. What is it?
What did you have, bro?
Boudin. PUD is in dog. IN.
Come on,
Yeah,
Netflix.
that's pretty. It's pretty good, bro. That poutine is pretty good. It's like a
What
nice
is it?
dessert.
U.S.
It's
fuel
something
exports hit
called.
record high. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, that was it. That was all I wanted to say.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead and what? I'm over. It's over with. God damn it. There's nothing left to say.
Oh, hell no.
Just keep going. And then.
God, I'm fucking hungry as shit right now.
If I know what you're talking about, bro, my mom actually, she like, I don't know, she makes some syrup with it, bro, and then she pours it on
Yeah,
top.
it's like cake, like kind of glazed in like a sweet sauce.
Yep.
And then raisins.
Yo, but rice pudding with raisins, bro, I don't know, man.
It adds a little
It's a little
texture
weird.
where it's definitely needed.
Uh,
Listen, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not a big raisin guy. I don't like raisins that much, but I enjoyed it. It was actually made by this Asian lady made it for us. I don't know exactly where on the continent of Asia. I believe she was Korean, if I'm not mistaken. Look in my eyes. Do I look? Ooh. Yo, they got Philly cheesesteaks? I always feel like a piece of shit every time I eat a Philly cheesesteak, though.
You get the Spanish one that's made on like a panini.
Sounds good. Oh, you know what? Thank you for the inspiration. Oh, I'm gonna get the birria torta with the fucking consomme. Oh my god, that shit is so good. And I get extra cojita because dude, my whole sandwich looks like a cojita crusted sub. Sorry, I guess I'm a little enthusiastic about. Does anybody ever Does anybody ever order on both sides? Like you go to Uber Eats and start a cart, and then go to DoorDash and then compare. Save money that way. Because they change the rates, so they like fluctuate.
Yeah.
So you go back and forth. Listen, I know the game when it comes to DoorDash, dude. I know the game. If I'm missing and it,
A penny, huh?
yeah. You also, I've told people this before. If you're mad hungry, like in a bad spot, order something mad small from Five Guys, and then halfway through the like, maybe 2-3 bites in the burger, go tell them that they missed something, and they have a no argument policy. They just make you a new burger. You can even go up there and just say these fries suck, and they can't take the food back. Just a little hunt, little. I opened Five Guys for a year or two, so when I was like 18, 19.
You know, the best part about people working at these spots is what they tell you afterwards.
Oh, dude, I mean,
All the
like
little secrets.
there's a sandwich from a place called Zunzi's here in Savannah. Funny, the same guy that I worked for at Five Guys bought that company, and then I worked for him again. But I had actually, I don't think I ever did. But they have like this sauce. They got rated like number 2 sandwich in the world, um, in like 2018 or some crazy shit like that. And so I had to like, afterwards, I can't remember if I did. I feel like I quit shortly after they tried to get me to sign it. But it was like a non-disclaimer for like this sauce. And like I know how to cook their chicken. I know how to their bread is made, like all that good stuff. I don't I'm cool with the owner, so I don't really do that, but good. With great power comes my ability to be able to make it at home. Because it's $25 for a fucking sandwich. It's insane.
That's regular in Beverly Hills.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, you really start to break down, like, the cost of making that sandwich. It's like, come on, brother. I had a horchata once that was overpoweringly cherry flavored. That sounds awful. We might end up fizzling out here, but stick to my guns. Oh, they don't have it. There it is. Let's go. Do they have it? The store is not accepting orders. Oh my god.
Criminal. I want some more.
My god, how could they do this to me? What if I force the order through? I should sue. This is fucked up.
You like plátanos, Potter?
Yeah, those are fire too.
That's the
Yeah, man.
that's the plantains, the non-sweet plantains, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
The banana.
Nah, because I like the sweet ones. I like the sweet ones. The sweet ones are fire, but not the. Yeah. Oh my god, dude! I remember the first time I was in somewhere down in Florida, and it was a cafe, and it was like Tropicana, like literally like had almost. Yeah, and dude, I remember my grandma taking me in there. My grandma's like mad white, but she was like a Cuban restaurant. And she took me in there and I got plantains for the first time. And I didn't breathe until I finished that, dude. I went crazy. And those became like a favorite. And then we moved everywhere in the world that doesn't have that shit in the United States for like a couple of years. But
those non-sweet ones you're supposed to eat with ketchup and mayonnaise.
say that you're supposed to eat what with ketchup and mayonnaise?
The non-sweet ones.
Wait, bro. No, wait. Did you see?
That's what the Spanish place puts on the steak and cheese is ketchup and mayo. It's so good.
Oh, dude, wait, hold
Talking
on.
about plátanos right now?
I'm not gonna lie. You talking about the not sweet plantains, right? Fried?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
what
like.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll eat yucca fries before I eat
And
those.
They make them into
You
a
said
sandwich.
mayo
It's called a
and
jibarito.
ketchup?
Yucca fries.
Hey, bro, I don't know about that mayo and ketchup though on the plantains, bro. I don't know about that.
Nah, but I saw that they put because they put I can't remember who does it, but the fucking uh corn. What the fuck they call that shit? Street corn, Mexican street corn. Some yeah, the elote. They some it might be the Salvadorians. I'm not sure, but they put ketchup and mayonnaise and mustard on them. And I tried it because I'm open minded. Nah,
And mustard.
that shit sent me for a loop, dude.
They eat their
Ketchup and mayo I
pizza with
could do
ketchup
about on
out here.
anything.
I was like, damn, bro, I went through a condiment fucking corral just now.
You sent me through a loop, bro.
I didn't know what flavor to pick out first. I mean, it wasn't like disgusting. It just was. I was like, wait, oh. Now I'll eat anything with mustard on it. I fucking love. I like vinegar. Anything though.
You like vinegar chips?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those
I like.
slapping sometimes.
I like finding like those, like local chip companies that make salt and vinegar, because then they go crazy on it. Wait, okay. Why does it say that I can order from not accepting orders? Then why are you recommending it to me? Sorry, go ahead.
You put olive oil and vinegar on your sandwiches?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, very much so. That sets my. Oh my god, so good.
Hey, you still got
Every time
cars
I
there?
Jersey Mike's.
I still have a what?
Car, CARR.
Oh yeah, I got car. I haven't had alert go off on it. Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
I don't know, really.
24-hour, dude. Look at the 24. Fuck the hourly. 24-hour. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. 4-hour looks good. 2-hour looks great. Yeah, let it twerk. What is this song, dude? I don't like this one. It's too sweet. Too cutesy. I had poke bowls yesterday. That shit was fire.
Poke bowl?
Yeah. But I was eating it, I'm not gonna lie. I kept thinking about fucking parasites. Fucking the internet got me.
Eat that raw fucking fish.
I just drowned it in
You won't
soy
get me eating
sauce.
Shit like that.
What, raw fish? Man, you're always,
Not a
you
big fan, man. Not a big fan, man. Not a big fan.
not even some
CFS
sushi
is
rolls.
real nice.
Believe it or not, out here they cook the meat in the sushi. It's like a Mexican thing. It's pretty fucking good.
I mean, there are some hot sushi rolls, but I'm not a big hot sushi roll guy.
I'll do it though in sushi, I guess if that's the one. But it's like the mariscos that they do out here, like ceviche and shit. I'm not with.
Ceviche I fuck with hard because it's the lime juice like kills everything. But
When it's with lime juice, yeah, but they use tomato paste and shit out here. I'm not.
ooh,
Yeah, no, dude, my wife will fuck ceviche up. Like I'm talking about sit there, chill, and just the whole bowl smacked with tostadas. I don't know if you ever had it with tostadas, Potter.
yeah, I have.
Oh, bro. Oof.
Yeah, I'm all up in that.
Oof. Oh yeah. When you said tomato paste, they make it out there with you, George.
He's gone. Hit a
Yeah,
bar.
you got lost on an avocado.
He slipped on an
You want something
avocado.
to eat? I'm about to do the same shit. I'm starving now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I wanted that birria torta, and they're not accepting fucking orders. So now what? There's a Korean
Call
place.
directly. See if they just deliver straight up.
Go pick it up.
No, I'm not
There you
driving
go.
all the way over there.
Congrats.
Go pick it up. Potter's like, go pick it up.
I mean, I can let the car do
Call
it, but
directly. Sometimes they have like their own little you know.
hello, do you please deliver to me, please?
Hola, me llamo Potter.
That's sound like Jorge.
Me, Potter, rice pudding with raisins? You guys have? No?
See?
Necesito comer.
What the fuck? Yeah, I can't.
Don't forget to say ti amo at the end.
Ti amo Potter.
Tell them you got the avocado plug. They'll deliver.
Dude, I need to send Jorge a potato launcher, bro. He could defend his farm with those avocados. Anybody in the queues? We're touching the floor here at 692.21. Like to try to pop maybe into that box. Nvidia's curling up here, trying to make a higher low. I saw that, Sim. Fucking ripping.
Hey Potter, what do you think about IWMM? I'm trying to find some lower time frame boxes, but on the 15 there really isn't one.
God. No, it's just one green candle. Which is, I mean, all you need. 60% of the whole dump. So yeah, pop, and then you got the 5-minute floor and structure. I would say 287. Yeah, that might be off actually. Something like that. That feels good. That feels gross too. Might be separate. But anyway, yeah, that'd be the target up there.
Yeah, it didn't have like a good structure like the keys.
Yo, are you guys Carr? Carr's a company that got heavily shorted? Is that the one you
No, CARR. It's an air conditioning company.
Oh. I was like, wait, what's going on? Are you guys playing the reversal on that thing or what?
I can't believe this fucking place.
You saw Poet got back into that empty space, Potter?
I did. Saw it this morning. Ripping. I'll be back on. TikTok, or excuse me, YouTube. You guys feel free to join the Discord if you'd like. If you've made some money, make sure to get the Potterbox Workshop. That's where it's at, guys, as far as learning the system. But anyways, I hope you guys made money. I hope you guys had a good day. And looks like we're taking off here on the video as we speak. So looking for those continuation targets. But y'all take care. I'll see you guys at 2:30.